wanted to call you because today is really a terrible day, and I'm really so sorry. Like, I just want to leave. And so I was like, okay, I don't want to do the escort thing, you know. So I was like, okay, I can do massages or whatever. So I'm at a hotel doing massages and stuff, and I just want somebody to come and get me. Like, I just want to go, go away, because this is not fun. He's not nice to me. He's freaking, I wake up every morning and cry every freaking morning because he's so mean to me. Because I have a bunch of payday loans I gotta pay back and stuff, so I've just been dealing with a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of waking up and getting cussed out and for something that I didn't do. Like, I'm irritated. I'm tired. Okay, if you could just give me a call back and let me know, like what to do, because I don't know what to do. Okay? Bye.
The reality of the situation is that young girls die when they are allowed to continue to be with their pimp. I've seen it time and time again. 5 girls were killed last year who were working girls, okay? And they were killed by different people. Being in this situation puts you at risk for everything that we already know it puts you at risk for: sexually transmitted diseases and trauma and abuse and all of that. But it also puts them at risk to be murdered.
Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. Sometimes I feel like a motherless child.
You know, I was angry with God when Bridget was killed. And then I realized that if he truly was a God of justice, that he was angry too. And that my anger would produce a bunch of foolishness, and that his would actually get something done.
Bridget was first exploited at 14, and she unfortunately lost her life on her 22nd birthday. She was killed in Las Vegas. Now, Leah, what would you tell Bridget if you could? If you had another chance to talk to her, what would you tell her? And I realized that what I wanted to tell her, I want to tell other girls.
We have a large victim base here. There's really no reason for perpetrators to go elsewhere looking for victims, because we have victims here. We're a victim-rich environment.
So I started Regina's Door to help young sex trafficking survivors, because I'm a survivor, and so I know pretty much that the process of restoration is a very long process. And so basically I try to provide survivors jobs, and I help train them to own businesses. Because I think for women, especially for women of color, to own your business is an act of political defiance. You know, I'm still working on the business being viable. but I would do it like all over again to see the young women that have come through here. Like one of them is now graduating from Hack the Hood next week. And so she's now like a web developer. She sent me her LinkedIn information. I was like, what is going on?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I feel like a proud mama. I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna cry.
Where's my sign?
She didn't make
You smell good.
Sorry.
You smell really good.
I was 16 when I was forced in. So I had met this guy that I was babysitting for. I was like literally being paid to babysit. And then next thing you know, like I'm getting introduced to this whole new world. Well, it's not that easy because one, sometimes we don't have anywhere else to go. We're afraid that once we leave, that the person is going to find us. That was my biggest fear for like a year or so, that this man was going to find me and like really hurt me. Well, yeah, it was pretty bad because I couldn't go to school for like a whole 2 months, so I couldn't finish high school because my face was that messed up. Just because somebody took money from me. So I got in trouble for it. So it's even little things like that. Like you get scared. I mean, I'm in a better place physically, but not 100% mentally.